I've had to think about this, and I think about it a lot. I think it's just in me. As a small girl, I spent a lot of time with my grandmother, and my grandmother was what they called back in the day a lady that does. And I used to go around with her to her ladies and sit on the chair and watch her do the ironing, the cooking, the cleaning, the medication, the bathing, the washing, and I gleaned from this information. And my grandmother looked after me, and then when she became too old to care for herself, I cared for her. And I did that with my in-laws and other people, and then when I had children, it was something I was familiar with, and I got into caring, home care assistant, care homes, nursing homes, hospitals, private homes, private companies. And so it's just been a lifelong calling, really. It's changed a lot in the 35 years that I've been involved, but it's worth it. Every night when I go home, I know I've made a difference to people's lives. And I do the best that I can and be the best that I can, because now I'm getting older, I give the care that I hope that I will receive when it's my time. And we all need care. We all have to have care at some point, whether it's for a minimal amount of time or a larger amount of time. And it's a privilege to be a part of people's lives. It means everything. It's a passion, it's a calling, it's something innate in me. When I haven't got my uniform on, I feel like there's something missing. As soon as I put the uniform on and the lanyard on, I represent an industry, I represent a wraparound service that we work with other agencies, doctors, nurses, hospitals, families, the customers themselves, and to see the difference that we make in either a small degree or a larger degree. When I go home at night and I look at myself in the mirror, I know I've done good. And there's a saying that the purpose of life is to live a life of purpose. And to my last breath, that will be my legacy. I can look back and know that I have made a difference. Oh yes, for sure, for sure. It's a hard job, physically, emotionally, practically sometimes. But if you've got you can be trained, but there are some things that just have to be in you. But yes, to whatever degree, it is what it says, care. You care. If you care, everybody cares, you can make a difference. Even if you're going out buying someone shopping for them because they can't, you're making a difference. If you go and pick up someone's medication or give it to them, you're making a difference. If you go in and help to keep their homes clean, tidy, do their washing, make their bed, you know, you can make a difference. If you think what you do in your own home, that if you were unable to do it and someone could come in and do it for you, then you're a carer. Passion. There's not really one word. It's you have passion, you have flexibility, you have to be adapt to different situations. You know, you might get the list of the tasks that you have to do, but you have to look and see what other things might need doing and do them too. So you think on your feet. It's like free gym membership. I am so fit now, it's unbelievable. I can walk for miles, I can lift. People say, oh, you might not. And I'm incredibly strong now. It's like, if you think of what you spend on gym membership, this is like free. It keeps you fit. My doctor can't believe how much better I am health-wise. A1 Care chose me. It was a a unique situation that I was with another care company that was closing their domiciliary care department down, and we already had a relationship with A1 Care unknowingly because one of our carers knew someone here. So it was a very sad situation that they were closing it down. That decision was made from the head office in London, so they didn't really understand the local situation, but it was what it was. The customers were giving their notice on Armistice Day, which was very sad for them and very sad for us, and they were absolutely distraught, thinking that before Christmas they had to find somewhere else to go to. And all care companies are full. They've got lists of people that they need. And Sergio and the manager at that time came to see us, and by then a lot of other carers had already jumped ship and found other positions. And they came and sat and they heard the story and they said, right, now we need to go and interview the other carers. And me and the other lady laughed at each other and we said, no, we are all that's left, because we wanted to keep the customers' continuity going. They wanted to go with us. We wanted to make sure they went somewhere safe. And so the whole package came over to A1 Care. And we stopped working for the previous company at 12 o'clock midday that day. We had done all the morning calls that morning up to 12 o'clock. At 12:01, we put on the A1 uniform and we continued doing the lunchtime calls, the evening and the tea time calls. And it was completely seamless, and it was a beautiful thing to be a part of. Oh yes, it's multicultural, it's lively, it's thriving, it's moving, it's flexible, it's unique, it's supportive. It is a family. They call it a family. And if you allow yourself to be part of the family and let them in to you and who you really are, not just the professional you, the personal you, then you get all the support you would ever need, all the training that you would ever need, the questions answered that you would ever need. Some things stay static, and no matter who comes, who goes, those core issues and values and care and the service we provide is static. It's immovable. The needs are always there and they are served. Yes. I see different people every day. The amount of people I see every day, I'm flexible enough that if someone goes sick or there's school holidays or there's issues or something happens, they can just drop me in. I'll go anywhere that I'm needed and do anything that I'm needed to do. I can look back at the care notes and see what's previously been done at that visit. I look at the at me, about me thing, so I see who that person is, what they've done in their life to give me something to talk and bond with them with. I look on the directions, I see where I'm going. I'm a Bournemouth girl, Bournemouth born and bred, always stayed here, so I know the best ways to get to visits. And yeah, it's great. It keeps you mentally alert, it keeps you lively, it keeps your reaction times fired up. It's great. For sure. Yeah, and without a doubt. Because I know the culture here. I know the people here. I know what I give, what I expect. And I know how to word things, how to be graceful with people that don't know me. I know how that trust is built up with strangers that go into people's houses, first of all. If you had someone in doing intimate things with you for the first time, of course you have to understand people. You have to put yourself in their place sometimes. Watch, learn, read the notes, learn about the person, ask questions. The person can always choose not to answer, But there's a wealth of knowledge here. There's a wealth. Even a lot of people that are in the office have been carers, have been in the care industry themselves. If you read their bios, you know, they know. They're not just in the office, they're willing to go out themselves if we need extra backup. You know, it's great.